Hello you people in YouTube land. How do you do? You may have heard the news. Amoy Street Food Centre has reopened after renovation, after 3 months. So from the thing it was opened 10th of January. Yes, so it has been opened up. So we are going there to see what are the differences. What did they renovate? What is the same? We're not going to do a review of the stalls yet. We will do that another day. But so this place here, Amoy Street Food Centre, has reopened. And the first thing you'll notice is it looks cleaner. This was how it looks like previously when it was being renovated. But the first thing I noticed is this green signboard. Yes, this green signboard here that you can see here. I think this lights up at night, but in the past there was no signboard here. No green signboard, as you can see, just a wall. And then the next thing is the sign. Amoy Street Food Centre is the one at top there. As you can see, the colors has changed. It used to be all orange. Now it's red and green with a yellow background. In the previous, it was just orange with a white background. So cosmetically, slightly different. And then I think, if not mistaken, on the second floor there is a netting area where to prevent birds from flying up there. And then the stalls looks the same, maybe cleaned up a bit. Some of the air vents has been cleaned up, and of course the lighting. Yep, this is the new lighting they put in there, and also new fans. In the past, as you can see, the lighting looks different. Now it's more modern, and then there's also TV screens in there. There's a LCD TV and a fan, a spinning ceiling fan too. In the past, as you can see, the fans were very different. Now the fans are more modern, but the table looks the same, the floor tile looks the same, the stall majority looks the same, and of course I think, as you can see, there's a bit of all the vents here are all cleaned up. Some may be new, but mainly cleaned up. Looks nice. And of course the paint job, the one on top of the tile there, you can see the yellow thing here. Yep, they painted the wall. Maybe clean up the place a bit, and also put some those emergency lighting. Definitely a paint job. And then on this side here also the same. The signboard, the Amoy Street Food Centre signboard, has been changed, but the tiles behind it is still the same type of tile. Only difference is the signboard. But the place here does look much cleaner. Definitely a paint job. And then, as you can see, there's a netting here. This is to prevent birds from flying in, because in hawker centers, a lot of places, if you leave your plates unattended, birds will come in and start to peck at the food. So as you can see, fans, emergency lighting, tables looks the same. Yep, in the past, as you can see, there was no netting on the second floor. On the first floor, still the same, no netting. But on the second floor, there is a net to prevent birds from flying up there. And of course, the faucets here, new faucets, looks quite new. In toilets too, looks quite new, but I do not know whether the toilet has been changed. And also this aluminium grill here also looks very new. And as you can see here, the lock too looks very new. So they did do some changes. But the store-wise, everything looks the same. The paintings, I think majority, they didn't change much the painting. They just do, on top of the tile, on top of the painting, they put another coat of paint, lights. And also one more thing I've noticed, on top of the stall, as you can see, there is a bit of spikes. In the past, there's only spikes on top of the signboard. Now there's a spikes around the stalls too. I'll give you a closer look later. But all the railings here also has been given a nice fresher coat of paint. As you can see here, there's only like spikes near the vent but on top of the signboard there's no spikes. So I guess birds in the past used to land there. So now, as you can see, they should put spikes on top of the signboard. Which is interesting. Yep. So that's what I've seen so far about Amoy Street Food Centre. Being closed for 3 months, it doesn't seem like they have did much renovation at the place. But I guess we never know. They may have done something, that we cannot see. Some major renovation internally that we cannot see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video. Yep. Nearby here, there's a mosque. Yes, there's a mosque along Amoy Street. A lot of people just go past here without noticing it. Yep, and there's actually separate areas for praying for the male and female. And further down the street is another very old temple, a Chinese Taoist temple, as you can see here. Very ornate entrance. This is a side entrance, which is also very pretty. If I'm not mistaken, when this temple was first built, they actually hired the workers to create all these ornaments all the way from China to come here to make or to build this temple. That's why this place here looks quite authentic, quite ornate. Look at that. And if you look through the main door, it's like, if you go to this temple, it's like stepping into the past. There are not much places like this in Singapore where, when you step through the entrance, it's like traveling back in time to a time that has long passed. And also right in the middle of the central business district of Singapore. Where could you find places like this in Singapore? Not often, not easily. As you can see, this is the main entrance here. Much more ornate than the side entrance. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little comparison, just to show you the major differences that you can see externally of Amoy Street Food Centre. I hope you enjoyed it. We will do another review of all the stalls, or some that remain, some have changed because some of the stores haven't opened up yet. Anyway, like, share and subscribe if you can afford it. Support me on Patreon or PayPal. And the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next adventure. I will see you all around, guys, gals, and others too. Bye bye.